Okay, getting over that and getting back to the stream. Hi everybody. We are actually here now, I think, and we're going to be working on these cute little here now that we're all here. I guess I oh right, I have to turn them back up individually. My bad. Uh, we have this very cute selection of little Pride Pal animals that we drew up. Last week we have I'm sorry, I'm gonna drink some tea and start over. I'm feeling so low energy now. That was really annoying. Whew. Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible. Ugh. Okay. We have these cute little pride pals that we did last week, and I really do think these came out super cute. I'm really glad that these came out so much nicer than our sketches because some of those initial sketches were pretty bad, and if you want to go look at the VOD from last week to see those, yeah. No, that is some of them were really really bad. So we have come a long way, and I really hope that we can appreciate the fact that these look so cute and that they did not look cute initially even a little bit. Sorry, I'm just checking. I have a sleeping cat on my floor. I did not get the door closed fast enough to make sure that there were no cats in here, and I want to make sure that he's not tearing things up in my corner because he wants to be let out or anything. So if you see me randomly get up and open the door for a cat, that is why. Or if a cat jumps up on my chair or something. Maybe you guys will see the cat if he jumps up on the chair. Uh, yeah, but he's sleeping. Yeah, okay. Uh, and on our Pride Pals, we have no cats because I have drawn so many cats recently. I have taken a lot of inspiration from I don't know if you guys know this, but the Stitched Kitten art channel did not originally have any cats when it became the Stitched Kitten art channel. And now I have two, which are both recent uh acquirements. So, yeah, they are also both cute little guys, so they are a lot of energy to manage. So if I have to stand up really quick and let him out, apologies about that. And yeah, so I decided not to do any cats because those guys have been taking up a lot of my attention, and I have plenty of cats on all of my little sketch dailies if you guys want to see me draw some cats. But for these, we have our cute little non-binary puppy, our NB pup, which I thought was a super cute idea. And I think probably like just these very simple uh spot designs, kind of like a top coat pattern, will be really nice looking with the non-binary colors as just like excuse me, as just the actual coat, you know. Sorry, with the purple, I think is what we picked. I have all of the colors, or had all of the colors written out on the sides here. It looks like it was purple because it's the one that's missing, but it got cut off a little bit. We'll just write that in there. Oh, am I on the other layer? I am. I'll just cheat. I'll make a new one. Great. I don't know why I say cheating and stealing and all that crap. I just make it sound like I'm being devious all the time. I don't know why I think that's funny, but my my roomies always get mad at me at the store because I'll be like, I'm gonna steal this, and I put it in the cart to go check out because I mean I'm going to buy it, but I will say I'm gonna steal this loudly in the store, and people are not pleased with me, understandably. But yeah, I'm gonna cheat and use the tools that exist in the program for me to use. And also, yeah, I think it looks like I didn't cut any of those other ones off. Uh, well, at least not enough that I can't tell what they are. The bunny ones I kind of cut off on the side, but. And since I said the bunny, I can move on and talk about him, because I'm sorry, yeah, the whole internet thing kind of threw me off my game here, I think, a little bit. I'm trying to get back into presentation mode and not fixing problems mode. But yeah, I'm kind of rambling at the moment. I'm trying to stop. uh our cute little gay bunny. Our cute little gay bunny is so cute. He's definitely my favorite. I spent way too long doing the like all of the steps for this guy. So I am gonna draw him probably last uh out of all of our little guys today, just because I want to make sure that I spend an appropriate amount of time on all of them. But he is super cute. I just thought it was kind of funny to have our little gay pride pal be a rabbit for literally no reason. I don't think there is any actual association with gay guys and rabbits that I can think of. Uh, but I just thought that would be cute, and also the bunny did kind of end up being my favorite, so I think that is fine size wise. This little unicorn up here in the top, I think, was a little bit small, but now I think our cute little rainbow unicorn, our third pride pal, is about the same size as everything else, maybe a little smaller, but that's still okay. I would, I just wanted them to be about the same. They don't have to be exact. And another reason I want these guys to be about the same is because I am going to take the final version of these and put them up on my Redbubble store, which is linked here on wherever you're watching. I'm sure I have it linked all over the place because I put a whole bunch of cute little designs up there at some point. I haven't recently, but I am trying to right now um by doing these guys. So I am gonna put these up on the Redbubble store when I'm done with them. So if you guys want to come get one of these cute little NB puppies or a gay bunny on like a hat or as a bunch of stickers or a t-shirt that is cheapened from Redbubble and will probably wash out, but also gets to have a cute little bunny on it for a while. Uh, I'm not getting sponsored by Redbubble anytime soon, so that's okay. uh, but yeah, if you guys want to go buy some stuff from me off of there, I do have some cute little designs, and these will go up there. So I want them to be about the same size. And last but not least is this cute little princess pig down here on the left, and that is gonna be our lesbian flag colors. and I think that one is probably my favorite, just like design wise, because she's a princess, and I thought that was a very appropriate uh character for our lesbian flag. I thought that was super cute, and stretch. And our pig is already pink, so I kind of managed to just lay out all of the colors in a way that I think isn't even going to look all of that, maybe not even interesting as a pig, but cute as a little character, and also it will be the pride colors. So I think probably it's fine for it to be kind of subtle. Maybe somebody will buy it as like secret lesbian merch. That was another reason I thought it would be fun to do these cute little animals, is I think they're all a little subtle, especially the unicorn. I mean, unicorns are just kind of rainbows all the time anyway. So, like, I think all of them are subtle enough that you could just have them as like a little character on a shirt or a little hat or whatever. And, probably, I mean, besides maybe the puppy, which, I mean, white and purple is a little bit odd, but it's a cartoon, so even that one I think is not gonna be obvious as Pride merch. So, that's another bonus to these, is I think they're pretty subtle unless you are looking for the colors. And I think no, I do have the right one. I just need to draw a little faster. Yeah, there we go. Like I said, I have this same brush that I edited a couple of different ways so that I can use it for all of the different stages of these little digital art things. And this one I have edited so that it has a lot of what Procreate calls streamline, but it's basically just it auto adjusts your lines to be more geometric, basically, like less wiggle from your hand, less like edges that wouldn't be there if you were a computer drawing a line or an arc or whatever. Like if I draw a little thing like this, see, it kind of tries to flatten it out. I guess you can't see what I'm doing with my hands, but right now I'm kind of jiggling my pencil back and forth really fast. You can kind of see where like the end is, but yeah, it does try to flatten it out a bit. Or if I have like, a curve, like it kind of makes my curve more just round. It tries to take extra edges off. Anyway, so I put a lot of that function on so I can do line work and not have to worry so much about redoing my lines over and over again, because I get a little bit anal about it. And in addition to that, I just am kind of heavy handed, I think, with drawing. And so, I'm putting my little drawing glove on, while I say that, because I'm reminding myself, but I think that my palms probably get kind of stuck to my iPad screen a lot. And my curves and lines and stuff don't come out as nice on the iPad because of that. Uh, in addition to just, again, having more muscle memory for, or I guess not again, because I wasn't drawing with you guys before. Something I said while I was drawing, or talking about drawing apparently by myself was that I think a lot of the time, uh, my traditional art, even when it's simpler, comes out nicer than. I'm gonna put my headset back on my head and get rid of this little thing here that was on the side. It's falling out. Um, but I think a lot of times my traditional art, even when it's simpler or I spend less time on it, comes out nicer than my digital art just because I do have a lot more muscle memory for just like traditional artwork tools. Like I have spent a lot of time drawing with just my pencil uh because I have not in the past been an adult with my own money to spend on art supplies, and also even as an adult do not have a lot of money to spend on art supplies typically. So I do a lot of pencil drawing and have done a lot of pencil drawing in the past. So I have a lot of muscle memory for doing that pencil drawing that I think doesn't carry over as nicely to drawing on a tablet as I would like it to. Uh, you just really do have to have almost entirely different strokes on an iPad because they have to be so. I mean, I'm sure there are people who do their traditional art in a way that would carry over really nicely to an iPad, but like I said, I'm pretty heavy-handed. I really like I, I don't really like this year. I'm going to erase it. But I do really like using pressure with my pencil as a tool for making my artwork look nice. I really like using just like different types of shading, and that's a lot harder digitally to do. Um, Especially if you don't have direct pressure sensitivity like you wouldn't on most uh like portable drawing tablets. Um or at least not much pressure sensitivity. And I think probably my straight line artwork is not quite so nice. Uh Even traditionally. So probably that is what ends up making my digital artwork look messier, like less finished, more childlike even. Is just, did I turn the streamline down on this maybe? I feel like it's down a lot. Oh. Yeah, I think I did turn the streamline down. I think it was at like 40. And again, that sounds like a lot of adjustment, and it is, but I have a completely separate brush for doing like coloring and stuff, so I really do want this one to adjust for me quite a bit. And if I decide I want to do something like write my signature or draw like I think I'm just going to zoom in and do this smaller. Yeah, that looks better. Um or just like writing text like in a comic or something where I decide I don't want quite so much streamline, I can always just use that color brush in a smaller size. Like I use my line work brush in a pretty small size for this brush range. Uh Give him some cute little eyes. And I am gonna color in the eyes with the line work brush anyway. Uh And maybe we'll... Oh, shoot. That's way too big. I was gonna say maybe we'll just give them a little highlight. Yeah, that's so cute. It's maybe a little small for you guys to see, but we gave him some cute little eyes. Here, maybe I'll just work on one at a time so that zoomed in, I mean, so that they're easier for you guys to see anyway. Got our cute little tuft. And I'm gonna actually bring that down more because I think the way I just had it, it kind of looked like his lips. There. And give him his little collar. Little tail. That's another one of the things that I really like about Procreate. Oh gosh, I just realized shoot. I just did all of this on a lower opacity. Okay, I am just gonna duplicate this a couple of times until it doesn't look like it's getting any darker. That's how I cheat. I hate having to go back. I keep saying cheat. That's how I do making things full opacity. I'm sure there's like an official easier way to do that that Procreate promotes, but I'm not sure what it is cuz I have not watched their many tutorials. Um But yeah, if I notice that I have something on a partial opacity, I just duplicate the layer a bunch of times and merge them all together because the way that normal layer mode opacity works, at least in Procreate, I'm sure the layer modes work a little bit differently in other programs. But in Procreate, the way that that works is it just takes an alpha percentage of whatever color you're working on and puts that on the page. So, I usually just duplicate the page a bunch of times because then I just have that same partial opacity. Like, you know, if just now I had it probably at like 80%, so probably I only needed to do it twice for it to be full opacity, or you know, maybe 3 times depending on how my brush works. And now even though I have my brush at full opacity, it still looks the same. Which, I don't know, seems pretty low effort to me, but also there might be like a better way to do it. Procreate does have a lot of tutorials if you are interested in learning how to do stuff in Procreate. I also saw and tried out Procreate Dreams because I saw lots of people liked that. I have not been that also has a lot of tutorials, but I have not been as enthusiastic about those tutorials as I am about the normal Procreate tutorials. Normal Procreate tutorials, I feel like they have a lot of good information that is actually meant to let you use Procreate. I feel like Procreate Dreams tutorials have a lot of information about just like animating in general and not necessarily how to use Procreate Dreams, which is unfortunate because that means that there really isn't much official material on how to use Procreate Dreams. Uh, and then it becomes a little bit hard to use. And also, I think that probably some of their tools are not as developed as they should be, especially for like the huge program that Procreate Dreams was supposed to be. Like, it got promoted really well. Like, it had a lot of promotional material that had touted it as like this great new leader of industry in like mobile animation, and everybody was going to use it, and it was going to be at such a great price point that like nobody would ever want to turn down paying for it. And I mean, it was a great price point. I think I paid 16 16 USD for it or something like that. Uh And I mean that for a whole software, like a whole animation software, that is really drop in the bucket kind of money. Um, so I mean that was a great price point, but also I really don't enjoy using the suite. And I actually didn't enjoy using it so much. I think it's probably a big part of the reason that I got kind of back out of doing animating, because I was doing some animations in a program called Calipeg, which is a really nice, I think, Norwegian. Gosh, I can't remember now. I can't remember. Sorry. It's a really nice overseas in like little indie development team. Sorry, I don't know why that was so hard for me to say. Indie development team for that program. I think they said it's something like 10 or 12 people. So it is not like big Procreate Dreams program. And there are definitely areas where it could use improvement. Like I think the UI is a bit cluttered, and they tout all of their like functionality, and okay, my cat's still asleep. Sorry, I thought I heard him. Um but they tout all of their like intuitive functionality, and I think that they definitely have intuitive functionality, but I also think that there is a lot packed into that functionality. Uh and it's kind of overwhelming to have all of that on the UI right in front of you all the time. Um, because they really do just have everything there for you to do, which is great if you have lots of stuff you want to do. Um, but it does just mean that there is kind of this perception also that there's lots of stuff for you to do the whole time you're using the program. And I really do like that program a lot better than Procreate Dreams, though. Again, these are currently outdated opinions, so take them with a grain of salt, because I have not used either of those programs in a couple of months now, at least. Um, I have also been dealing with some random stomach crap and some brain crap, so I have been out of touch a little bit with art stuff in general. Um, just dealing with all of that. But I do, or I did at the time that I used them, really like Calipeg. It had a lot of really useful features, and I think the only big gripe that I had with it was that I couldn't figure out how to get audio into it in a way that sounded nice with like Apple's weird like compressed audio format. Um and I mean, I can always go put nicer audio in over it after the fact. Um but just to like have to listen to it being really kind of crummy and crusty and all that crap while I had to work on it was kind of unfortunate. Oh, I think I'm gonna come back to this dog also and add a thicker outline like I did on the horse because I liked the way that that looked. And I think for the stickers, that's gonna make the designs really clean. Actually, probably for all the printing products. Um, it'll make the designs nicer if the silhouettes are really clean. I'm just thinking in terms of stickers because I bought a printer and some sticker paper intending to see if I could put out some stickers independently, and I just again haven't really been doing much besides dealing with all of my medical BS, so I hadn't really done much of that, but maybe now that I'm trying to get myself back into stuff, I will end up there at the printer with some stickers for you guys at some point. We'll see, we'll see. Oh, whoops. Switched to the eraser on accident. I always manage to do that. I am not totally sure how people hold their Apple pencils and don't accidentally hit the eraser unless everybody just has super vice grip on their Apple Pencil all the time, which I guess would be pretty valid probably, especially with how much these things cost. Wouldn't want to drop it. Uh, like me, I dropped my last one and that's how I had to replace it. Um, because the tips are just very sensitive. You can knock one just a little bit and the whole thing will break. It doesn't even have to really look bent. It's kind of crazy how sensitive they are actually, but I mean that is probably because there's some tiny little pins in there tracking all of my digital movement really well, hopefully. So I guess I can't complain too much. Um, there. And now we have a nice thick outline for our cute little NB puppy too. And Princess Pig. But yeah, anyway, uh, long story short, if you are looking at Procreate Dreams, you know, maybe check out some other stuff if you're brand new to animating or if you're not brand new to animating, honestly. I I think I genuinely had, and I am very sorry, Procreate Dreams team. I'm sure somebody somewhere is working really hard on you. but also I genuinely had a better time animating in Procreate with like the layer system than I did in Procreate Dreams, which is so sad because I was totally expecting Procreate Dreams to be just like an upgraded version of drawing with the layer system in Procreate, but it just did not feel as comfortable or as fluid. It felt like the designs tried really hard to be something else funky, and I just didn't like using it as much as literally the function in the app they already had. So, yeah, I guess Procreate Dreams is probably not sponsoring me either. That's okay. Uh, Calipeg though, if you guys want to sponsor me, I could go bounce some balls or something in there. That would be cool. Uh, because again, I really did like using Calipeg, and that one did have a bit more of a price point. I think when I bought that one, it was still not in full release. I don't know if it's in full release now cuz like I said, it was a couple months old and or a couple months ago that I used either of them, and it was smaller development team, so I'm sure their milestones are less important to come out exactly when, they're supposed to, and more important that stuff comes out when it's done and people would like to use it. So probably uh if it was out now I wouldn't know. But when it wasn't out and it was in like I think some early release stage officially, you could free trial it on the Apple Store, and then after I think like a week or something, like you could use the whole suite for free for like a whole week or something like that. And then after that you had to pay, I think it was $60. 60 USD dollars. Which was, I mean, still pretty, it's that's still pretty good for software, honestly. I hate how much money software is, but I guess, if you have to make a license on a program written by a whole company, there's a point in having a large price point to that. Uh But also, yeah, there is a lot of really large price points, way bigger than $60, on software, especially for art and creative people. Uh, Especially around just like production, like not even so much like I could probably go and get whatever art app I wanted and draw these cute little pigs and this cute little pig, sorry, and the cute little dog and the cute little bunny, and they would all be cute still, but they would not be probably as nicely exportable. Probably the layers would not let me take my original drawings in and out as nicely. Probably I would have a lot more problem with color picking. There are a lot of really finalizing details that Procreate does really well as a paid for drawing program. Uh or like Photoshop. Photoshop is a program that some people use to draw, and a lot of the details with Photoshop that are really nice are finalizing details like being able to blur and move stuff in a way that, doesn't distort your original drawing so you can work fast, or having things like blemish control or like bloom or other types of post-production features that you can use on your artwork so that it looks more professional and finalized, um, as opposed to paint, where I could probably go and make these cute little animals and they would probably still be cute, but I would probably have to do them, all on one layer, and I would have to erase everything by hand so it wouldn't look as clean and it wouldn't come out as nice as a sticker, and I would have to try a lot harder to get it exactly the format I wanted. Uh yeah, there's just a lot of like production value things that people put behind paywalls, and that's kind of unfortunate, especially when a lot of those paywalls are as high as stuff like Photoshop. Like I don't even know how much Photoshop costs nowadays, but I'm sure it's something ridiculous because I think when I was looking at it before, it was like hundreds of dollars a year. As like a subscription service. You don't even get to buy a license for it anymore, I don't think. I think it's only subscription service. Uh, which is crazy because I mean, I'm sure there are. I wonder if maybe you can buy like an old license and just like keep your one license that doesn't get any updates or something for Photoshop, because uh I'm sure there are some people that could just buy current day Photoshop, get no updates ever, and they would be so totally set as far as drawing software. Um without needing to have any updated features, like if they add, you know, uh AI or something, rendering, or maybe they already have that. I don't know. I don't use Photoshop. Uh yeah, I don't know why so many post-production things just are paywalled. I guess it's probably just because it's the hardest thing to do individually. Um Not necessarily as a development thing, but just like as a creation thing, right? Like finalizing things and making them look really nice and really clean is really important to lots of creative people because it affects how your work is presented a lot. And it's also really time consuming and really difficult if you don't have those kinds of really nice tools. So it's probably just that it's a good way to take people's money, honestly. I mean, I can't imagine there being a different reason because I do know there are a lot of creative people who pay those really high price points so that they can spend less time and effort using Photoshop or using the huge suite of Adobe products. Actually, I think Photoshop is in the huge suite of Adobe products now. Yeah. Uh all the Creative Cloud stuff though that isn't Photoshop too, like Animator or uh Adobe Paint or Adobe Production or Adobe whatever. There are so many like finalizing software pieces for and I think the Adobe suite I think is probably one of the better ones just because you get so many different software subscriptions at once. But even that one still I think has a pretty high price point. I think it is also like a couple of $100 a year at least. Oh, my cat. Hi. Okay, he's just moving around. He doesn't eat out or nothing, I don't think. But like I said, I may have to go get him and let him out. We will see, we will see. And you know what? I actually like that ear so much. I am gonna just duplicate it. Oh, whoops. I'm gonna select it correctly and then I'm gonna duplicate it. And I'm gonna warp it just a little because I want it to sit a little bit more down. And I'm gonna try not to deform the shape too much because I did really like that one. No, I deformed the shape too much. I guess I will just draw it again. It's so good though. It's such a nice one. I feel bad not being able to just have two of them. Oh well. Hopefully this second one can not disappoint me too much. By that I mean maybe I cannot disappoint me too much cuz I'm drawing. uh, almost. I think I don't I think I'm gonna draw the underside first though, because I think I don't have that curve on the back exactly like I want it in the drawing. Maybe I do. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty alright. I like that one. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna stop messing with it. I'm not gonna make it any better than that, I don't think. Uh, and I don't want to make it worse, so that one it is. Alright, and now let's draw his cute little cap. Again, this one was totally my favorite. I think this one is so freaking cute. I actually probably will buy this one for myself as a sticker or something. I don't know, maybe I'll buy a sheet of all of these or something. Maybe I'll put as like just a sticker sheet all four of these together on something on a sheet as a Redbubble design. Bonus design, maybe. You guys will have to go check later and see if I do that. Or if you're watching this as a VOD, you can go check now, probably. Mm, it's hard getting the little feet to be as round as I want them and also the same size. Ah, there we go. That's good enough. And I'm gonna bring this one up and around. Oh, I cut into his face too much there. There. Yeah, I think that's still not round enough on the top. One more time. One more time. Go the other way. Ah, that's better. I'm gonna just shave that little bump off there, and no one will know those were not the same line. Alright, draw these little flaps on the end. His big fluffy tail. Uh, okay. Yeah, we kind of did all of the designing last stream, so uh if anybody has, you know, pride stuff they want me to talk about or uh questions or whatever, go ahead and chime in. I'm just kind of talking, uh, which I can keep doing if that's what you guys want, but also, uh, yeah, I am just kind of talking here, so, uh, go ahead and let me know if you guys want me to do anything else. Uh, or if you guys have really super cool ideas for next week, because I am feeling like I am almost done with the lines an hour in. There's no way I don't finish the coloring, hopefully. Uh, because they were just meant to be pride colors. I literally already have the colors picked. Uh, also, I think after this rabbit, I am gonna get up and stretch for just a second. And maybe I will send out a Twitter message or something. Oh, I'm sorry, an X post or whatever the fuck they're called on X. Um, about that we are back up. Uh, in case anybody assumed that I was dead forever, which was a fair assumption because the stream didn't work for like the first hour. Thank you, Ethernet. Um, but yeah, no, I can't imagine that. These are gonna take more than just the stream to finish now. Now that we are not experiencing immense technical difficulties. Yeah, I also need to not buy a flat Ethernet cord because I think that is the other part of my issue is I bought flat Ethernet cords both times and they have to go a really long way, so having them kind of twisted up probably isn't great. Um, because I'm sure they are twisted up at some places. And also like my cats insist on playing with it where it goes around my door, and since it's a flat cord, I feel like it's probably way easier for them to mess it up like in the one spot and have it be a big deal um than it would if I just had like a molded cord, like a round one. Uh so I just need to buy a new Ethernet cable and then hopefully that will fix my technical difficulties on that front. Because it was just not my internet's fault. It was just my Ethernet cord being crap. Alright. And oh my gosh, look at these guys. Oh, whoops. Yeah, okay. I thought maybe I missed a line on the bunny there a second, but I did not. Uh, yeah, look at these guys. They are so cute. All of them are so cute. We have our cute little gay bunny. We have our rainbow unicorn. We have our cute little puppy. Oh my god, it's so cute. It's so adorable. And it's gonna have our little MB colors on it. It's gonna be wonderful. Uh, we have our cute little princess pig, who is gonna be yeah, who's gonna be our cute little lesbian colors. They're all gonna be so cute, guys. I'm very excited to come color these. Uh, and I will try to get my stretch in here and come back with one more time a little bit more energy for you guys because again that was really annoying. I don't know how it's possible that my even as crap as $20 Amazon cord or whatever, I cannot imagine that my internet is still better on the fucking Wi-Fi than it is on my Cat 6 Ethernet cable. That is so sad. Actually so sad. Um but yeah, I am gonna stand up, stretch, try to stop being so annoyed about that, and we will be back in few minutes. Here I'll do a cute little thing on the screen like I did last time. Oh, you know what? I should do this on a separate layer and then I can just turn it off instead of erasing all of it later. Alright. Uh, I'm gonna write cute little be back message on the screen like I did last time. And I will be back in just a few minutes. I'm gonna get up, stretch, breathe, take a sip of my tea. Uh, hopefully come back with a little bit more energy for you guys. And I will see everybody in a few minutes. Bye. Okay. Okay, cool. Um, we are back. And we are gonna finish up these cute little pride animals, and it is gonna be a good time. And we are uh pretty. I mean, it seems like it was really just the Ethernet cord, so I will find time to go buy a new one of those. I have needed to anyway, but I guess I needed to way more than I thought I did. But yeah, so we are gonna get back to our cute little pride pals, and I am gonna start again with this cute little Envy puppy. Um, and I am gonna turn off the background color. So the line work is gonna look a little weird here for a second, but again, I am gonna make these into some cute little sticker designs and print designs after the fact. So I want to have just like a white layer that is for this sticker and not uh white just as the background for the whole image. So I want to be able to see where that is, so I'm going to turn the layer off for now so I can put a layer in for just this sticker. And I'm going to see, I have this other syrup brush that is uh just a copy that is edited a little bit because they add just a 1 as the copy name even if you copy the brush a couple of times. It kind of looks like Roman numerals instead of like numbering. Because I copied the brush and then I copied the brush that I copied to, edit it again. So, that is way too small. So for this, for the white underlayer, I want to take just a little too big for my outline, right? Okay, well, more than a little too big. I want to take something that is bigger than my outline and that I can kind of keep against my outline in a consistent sizing, or at least kind of consistent. And then I just want to kind of drag it along my outline. And actually, I realize I should be doing this with the line art brush too, probably, just because, I mean, if I was just gonna have it be like a background, again, I don't think it would matter, but because I do want these to be kind of nicer uh outlines for some more print style products, I'm gonna use the line art brush again, and then we'll go color. Okay, so I want to take this and just kind of as consistently as I can anyway. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just as consistently as I can, keep it on the outside of my existing outline so that now I have kind of this white border around where the black outline of my sticker is going to be, just to give it more definition from whatever is behind it. And I'm going to draw those out just a little bit, just so they match the silhouette of our pup a little better. Okay, cool. And now I'm gonna get we had black marked out for the collar. Whoops. And I'm gonna make that, I'm gonna go back to my coloring brush now, and I'm gonna make it a little smaller. And color in the collar here. And then, actually here, let me get my notebook. So I don't have to flip between the layers to see what I marked for all these colors here. Alright, cool. And I didn't mark anything for the nose, but I think I'm gonna make this just big colored in black nose also, because I feel like that is a good place to add a little bit more of the black stripe into this piece. Oh, and I'm gonna come back up here to our line work layer and add, oops, way too small. I did not get this little section of the ear sectioned off. There we go. Oh, that's not how I have it sectioned off. It's, sorry. Here, let me fix that. It's like that. Nope, still wrong. Oh, okay, so it's like, yeah. Okay, but now my line is a little too thick, I think. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I will stop playing with the line in a second, I promise. Okay, there we go. That looks great. Alright, and I'm gonna do another layer for our yellow section. And I'm gonna pick big bright yellow. And we said that was gonna be the medallion. And I'm gonna take this purple. Actually, I think how's that look? I think I don't want it to be quite that dark. I'm gonna just pick my own then. I'm gonna take that one looks good. I'm gonna take this purple and we're gonna color in. Oh, I'm still on the line work brush. Aha, I didn't notice because I was doing little stuff, but I'm gonna take my coloring brush and we're gonna color in his cute little ears. And there's a cute little spot on the back. And I'm gonna put this layer under the black one so that I don't have to be nice to that collar. And then I can just clean up the underside of the tail here. Wow. He's so cute. Uh oh, also the spot on the forehead. I think I want the color to be less saturated still, so I'm gonna lock that and I'm gonna color it more like that. I still think I want it to be a little less saturated. Yeah. Uh, but now it looks a little too red, so I'm gonna pull it a little more to the blue. And maybe I'll make it a little less saturated again, but also a little darker. Oh, that's so cute. Our cute little MB puppy. Yay! He is actually adorable. Wow, we're done with one. Uh, let's see. Which one should we do next? I'm saving the bunny for last. I think we've done the unicorn next a couple of times. Let's do the pig. Alright, so again, I'm gonna come in and do just like for this specific drawing, I'm gonna do a line around in white and just make sure it has really nice bordering from the stuff around it. Oh, and I still forgot to paint my nails, but I will see if I get to that by next week. You guys can't see my hands this week anyway, so not a big deal. Alright, and now I'm pulling up the flags on a separate thing over here so that I can kind of pick colors that are, close enough to those colors that it still comes across as the flag, even if it's not exactly. Like with the non-binary one, the yellow is a lot brighter and the purple is a lot more saturated, obviously. But I just, think it looks nicer that the way that uh I did it as just like a color scheme, and not necessarily a flag. So just for that drawing. So I yeah, I'm having a little bit of creative liberties. So if you wanna say those aren't the pride colors, you're right. It's not exactly. They are just resembling, inspired by. Alright, so we had our dark pink marked out mostly here on the bottom. Oh, right. I'm still using not the color brush. There we go. But then I also did mark off just this outer ring on the nose. Oh no, sorry, not the outer ring, the inner ring on the nose. Because that is also going to be darker. Alright, and then I have... Yeah, the whole pig is going to be this lighter pink color, so I'm just going to do that part. Color all of this back area. Anything that isn't marked out as like a separate thing, I'm gonna color this lighter pink. Lighter pink, cute little princess pig color. And for those of you who are saying, yeah, you know, you can like fill tool these. I know. I just really don't like that even after you use the fill tool, there are so many little edges that you have to color in anyway. Uh just so that you get really nice edges. And maybe that means like my settings are wrong somewhere, but you know, I would rather just get all of the nice edges and then color everything in with the drop tool or the fill tool or whatever. And then sometimes with little sections like this, if I'm just already coloring it, it's not really worth it. Oh, I guess I also had this tail section marked off to be this darker pink. Okay. And then... Oh, right. Gotta color in the rest of the little pig snout. Can't forget that. And then I did leave these stripes and the inner ears white. Uh, and then it's like kind of an orangey deep red. Uh, for all the little jewels. And then kind of like a more orangey. I think that's too orange now. But a more orangey, lighter color for the crown. Yeah, I think lighter than that even. And we have our cute little princess pig. So cute. Did my cat wake up? No, he's still asleep. Okay. Alright. Number 3. Number 3 is our cute little rainbow unicorn. And again, we do the outline. And I'm actually not gonna worry about uh, doing anything other than just having the bottom closed in here because I almost colored in the entire little gap in the center here with the first line, so I'm gonna do like that and come around on the tail. And I made the outline on the tail a little too thick, I think, so I'm just cutting some of that off. There you go. And yeah, now we just do rainbow. Rainbow time. Red. And I think I want it to be more red than that, so yeah, red. Oh, am I drawing on the white? I am drawing on the white. I want to keep that as... I think that's the one thing I want to make sure I keep as a separate layer just for convenience sake more than anything. I think it'll just make it easier if I decide I need to erase something. To not have to worry about the fact that the white is underneath anyway. I'm just gonna work our way down the mane here. Clean up as I go along. Oh, and you know what? Maybe I'll make the horn be pink, blue, white, cause I didn't put any color markings in my notebook for it, but that would be super cute to make it a little less ambiguously a pride unicorn and not just a unicorn that happens to have rainbows. But without making it too obvious, you know? Blue and the purple. And then I'm gonna take these same colors and do the tail. Oh, I am still using the line art brush. I keep forgetting to swap. I guess if I'm forgetting, it must not be that big a difference, but uh it does help a little to have the right brush. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, so then I said, yeah, I was gonna have blue. And I think it needs to be a little more saturated and a little less dark. There we go. And then also a pink. And I think that one's too purple. Pink. There we go. And we have our cute little addition to the unicorn. And you know what, maybe we'll give, since we did our little trans progress, I can't talk, trans progress flag edition, we'll do our little brown spot and a little black spot. Oh, if I do it right there, it's gonna look like another eye. What if I just circled the spot? Give it kind of a thick outline. Eh. Then it doesn't look like... Okay, you know what? What if our horse has... like just a ring? What if it's just like a black circle outline? And then they have a couple of them to make up for the fact that it is... I don't like having a couple of them. You know what? That's fine. That looks good enough. And then I'll put little yellow spot with a little purple spot inside on the back. Ta-da! Little progress flag pride unit. I really can't talk. Progress flag pride unicorn. So cute. They are actually coming out so cute. I'm sorry I have no energy. I probably should have slept more or bought an Ethernet cord that wasn't gonna annoy me so much today. But we're getting through it. I have caffeine. We will finish these. It will go better next week. I promise. I, at the very least, will not be using that crappy Ethernet cord. Even if I don't make it out to buy a new one, I won't be using that one. Because, goddamn, was annoying. And I just thought that back thing there needed a little bit more volume as an outline. Uh, there. Okay, I think that is done. Isn't it so cute? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. That one might beat the gay bunny. It's pretty cute, honestly. I really like the little spots too. I think those are a good addition. And the little trans horn, it's so good actually. That one is definitely gonna be a hard one to beat, but the gay bunny was my favorite in all of the other stages. So let's see. Let's see if he holds up under scrutiny. And we'll give him, for the last time, the same big outline as everybody. And again, just trying to make sure that it is not perfect, but pretty even on the outside and pretty consistent, at least about being at least as thick as I want it, not necessarily worrying so much if it goes a bit over. If it goes a lot over where it's real noticeable, I've been trying to fix it, but other than that, and very last white outline. And all right, last one. I am gonna do the coloring on our little gay bunny, and then we're gonna be all done. But yeah, very cool. I am very I'm actually so happy with how these turned out. They're coming out so cute, all of them. Uh We'll see if the gay bunny gets to stay my favorite or if with color he gets outranked by the cute little rainbow unicorn. We'll see, we'll see. Oops. And then yeah, I have just the cat marked as this. Oh, you know what? I'm doing this backwards. I had the darker blue colors marked out as being on top and the dark green ones as being on the bottom. So my flag is upside down, but I think that was on purpose. Just because of, I think the colors are gonna be more aesthetic on the design that way, and that's it. That's the only reason. So, if you have some sort of reason not to hang your pride flag upside down, then that's fine. Don't get the gay bunny. But I think I did put the colors upside down on purpose in my notebook, so I'm gonna keep them that way. Or turn the gay bunny upside down, you know? You could, I guess if you get it on a shirt, that doesn't work, but you could get a sticker and, turn the sticker upside down. Cause he's still pretty cute. I hope. I hope after all the coloring is done. He looks like he's coming out pretty cute right now, though. Hat. Gaze joke. But, not even on purpose. Thank you, Pride Month. Alright, I'm gonna take, this light blue, do the whole cap with that. Yeah, I don't know. Still looking like it's probably gonna be my favorite. He's pretty cute. I think I want this to be a less saturated blue though. So let's bring it up a little bit and desaturate it a lot. And yeah, I think that looks nicer. And I'm still using the stinking line work brush. I did it again. I don't know why that takes me so long to notice, because as soon as I notice, I go, oh yeah, that is less comfortable. That does suck. Why would I be doing that? But then I just don't notice. It's gotta be the ADHD thing. Like, I have such a broken brain. It's silly that literally nobody told me before, because I cannot imagine that nobody noticed. I the other day got in the car uh with coffee that had been sitting on my desk, and I drank that coffee and then got home and saw a different cup of coffee on my desk, and I went, that's weird. And then I realized that the coffee that I had drank was actually just some random coffee from the day before, actually, that was like a whole day old. like a complete 24-hour cycle old. And I just hadn't noticed that I picked up entirely the wrong, like they had different amounts of coffee in them. Anyway, I just, miss things sometimes that seem like they should be really obvious, and I just don't pay attention to them, so I miss them. Uh, it's kind of unfortunate. So I have this like light, kind of like a sea green, and then I wanted that marked out for face. Oh no, wait, sorry. I have white marked out for the face. What do I have? Oh, I have these little tuft things are the lighter, and then his feet are the darker. That's what I had marked out. And then his tail and his face I'm leaving white. Aw, he's so cute. He's actually so cute, guys. He came out so good. Oh, I'm coloring his face. That's not what I meant to do. Aw, look at him. And I think if I take this darker color and I also make the tail that darker color, it'll make the rabbit look more cohesive. Oh gosh, he's off the screen for you guys a little bit. My bad. You can't see his cute little toes. Alright, there we go. I don't know. I don't know that I like either of those. As you know what? I meant to have the eyes colored in. So let's color in the eyes and we'll see if I like that any better. Oh, I think I also meant to have an extra highlight on the bottom. I had those marked out here. And then I did not draw them, so I will draw them now. Okay, I do like that better. I wonder if maybe if I add so oh whoops, I'm on the line art, my bad. I wonder if I add some of this sea green underneath the face, if that'll help. Oh, you know what? What if I use it as like kind of a shadow? That probably works, right? Like if I do some kind of underlining with it, like kind of here under the nose. And under the eyes. And I don't know. I don't know that that's better. Hmm. I do want to add a little more of one of these greens somehow. But I don't know. Maybe that'll just be. Oh, you know what? What if I do like some little. Yes, I think that's what I needed is some little stripes on the hat that are this sea green color. That seems like that makes that a lot more cohesive. And what do I want to do on the front here? Uh, maybe like, whoops. Maybe like some stripes upward. You know what? What if we do like kind of off to the side like this and then. Aw, that's super cute. Then we can kind of suggest that they're coming in from the other side here. Yeah, I like that. And then what if I do like one that's just by itself between these? That's so cute. Okay. I like that, but I think I'm gonna take those last two out. Yeah, I like that a lot. I think that's super cute. And I think I'm gonna add uh not stripes, but just some little inside highlights to these bunny ears. Because I think that's another place I can make this look a little more cohesive color-wise. And then on the other ear, I did kind of have it more facing forward, so I'm going to make that a little bit more of the ear. I'm going to use the line work one for this because I want those edges to be kind of nice. And ta-da! Yeah, that's pretty cute. It's pretty good, huh? Uh, I do like it a lot better with the little colored accents. I think that helped. And I'm gonna make that other ear a little cleaner because I did that one with the coloring brush. Oh, they are so cute. Oh, guys, look at these guys. They are adorable. And, oh, I know we did not stream for nearly as long as last time, but also, these guys are done, and they were kind of all I was gonna do today, and we got started so late that I kind of feel like I should probably just be done and say that is enough for this one. We'll figure out something cool and fun to do next week. Uh, Sorry it was such a rough start. I hope anybody who tuned in enjoyed themselves anyway, and yeah, this is our final product for these cute little Pride Pals. I think they came out so good. I actually love all of them. I think every single one of them is a good little representation, and I think also probably they're all subtle enough that I wouldn't look at any of them twice. Even maybe the Pride Unicorn with its kind of more obvious decals. I don't think if I wasn't looking for them, I would notice them right away. I think they all came out super cute. I think they all were right on brand for what I was trying to do with, cute and subtle little stickers that people can buy for themselves or others to be prideful, you know, in a pridefully careful way, with everybody who wants to show off their pride in a way that isn't just a big flag on, your front lawn or whatever. You can get cute little animal that comes on a shirt or a hat or whatever the heck else I get uh these placed onto on Redbubble, and I will probably try to have that done uh in the next week or so. We'll see. Um yeah, I'm sorry again that this one was so rough of a start, and that one kind of set the mood for me, and that I was not as high energy today, but I will at the very least not be using my Ethernet cord next week. So it will be as laggy as however today was, which I can't see that Streamlabs is giving me any warnings about it. So maybe on the Wi-Fi is fine, I guess. But also I should probably get a new Ethernet cord. Anyway, yeah, that I think is gonna be it for us, guys. Please give a little round of applause for our sweet little non-binary doggo and our Progress Pride unicorn and our little princess lipstick lesbian pillow princess pig. Oh wait, I didn't. It's not lipstick lesbian. I didn't put lipstick on the pig. But yeah, so princess pillow princess lesbian pig. What a cutie. And then yeah, our cute little gay bunny, who I think is still my favorite, even though I don't think the color scheme came out quite as nice as I thought in my brain. Um, which is maybe just me actualizing the color scheme and is all maybe me trying to be too true to the flag. One of those things. One of those things is happening. But either way, I still think he's probably my favorite. He's pretty cute. They're all pretty cute. I think the unicorn probably comes in second. The piggo probably loses out of these four, but is still very cute. Way cuter than lots of the stuff that got left on the design board for this project. And hopefully you guys all think that these are super cute too, and maybe one of you decides or a couple of you decide that you want some cute little t-shirts or stickers or something. And if you do, you are welcome to go check these out over on my Redbubble as soon as I get these up. That should be linked here wherever you're watching it, because I'm sure it's on my link tree at the very least, because it's been up for a while since last Pride when we did some other Pride things. So, yeah, I hope you guys liked these enough that maybe you want to go check that out. And if you didn't, I hope you enjoyed them enough to, sit around here and do these with me like we have been. And yeah, I'm glad that these came out so cute. I think I will probably get some of these, at least maybe the bunny and the pride unicorn as some stickers. And I will see if I can find some cute way to put them all together for at least a sticker for everybody. And you can go check that out as kind of like bonus rewards for going to see the Redbubble. Uh, and yeah, go ahead and like the video if you guys are watching on YouTube, or leave me some comments or whatever if you're watching VOD stream. Go ahead and do whatever. Uh, I have all of my social media linked together on all my pages, I think. I have a cute little link tree for that. And some of the like stores and things might be outdated, but if you guys want to go, you know, uh leave me a comment on X or YouTube or whatever and be like, actually, I tried to go and leave you a tip, but your store is broken. I will do my best to respond to anything like that. And also fix broken links. So just let me know. And yeah. Thank you guys for any of you watching and all your support. And these were super fun. And nobody gave me any suggestions. So I guess I will dig into my own brain and come up with my own ideas for what we're doing next week. Thanks. But I guess I will be original or something. Probably not. I probably still won't be original. I probably still find some other stuff like this to do. But yeah, we will see you guys back for something next week. And I hope you guys are enjoying your Pride so far. And yeah, have a lovely Pride week, lovely Pride month, lovely Pride year, Pride whenever you want. Uh, yeah. Bye, guys. See you next week.